Well, we found out yesterday and just were, pretty much sick to our stomach. It's supposed to be, for my family and I, just a good off day with the kids, and it turned into a lot of phone calls and worry, and it's just a tragic day. I mean, you have thousands of people down there and just really enjoying and amazing feats. I've been down there on the finish line, and it's an amazing thing to watch these people finish a marathon, and then something tragic like that happens is even you can't put into words. And so for us, we were very fortunate, reaching out to all the people we know, that everyone was okay. And I know it was unfortunate for hundreds of people that are in the hospital or have lost their lives, and it ate me up a lot. I lost a little sleep about it, and it's just tough, because my father-in-law's office is right there too, and we're just very lucky that he wasn't there.
We can pass it down here.
Kevin, I know a lot of Red Sox players live down in that area. Did you live down there when you were in Boston? And
no, I never lived down there. If I'm not mistaken, I remember Jonathan Papelbon, I think, lived right above where the second bombing occurred at one point, way back in the day. But a lot of the players actually live by the baseball field. So, fortunately, probably, they were out of harm's way. So, but it's right there. Some guys live around there in the back bay on the back side of where that happened. So, luckily, they went on the road too, so that kind of helped.
I know a lot of us have been at that Patriots Day game. You played in it for 9 years. Just talk about what's that atmosphere like. Explain for people who haven't been there. What's that day like in Boston typically before yesterday?
Patriots Day is it's an amazing day. I mean, for the baseball players, sometimes it's tough to get to the ball field. They close off a lot of the streets, and we plan ahead, but it's an amazing thing. I mean, they bring down the big flag on the Green Monster, and the marathon runners are going, and the players were just kind of sitting there watching the guys finish at the start and amazed at how fast they run. But the city is just it's the most exciting day of the year in Boston. I mean, people are off work and they celebrate it and they cheer on these runners, and it's such a positive atmosphere. I mean, personally, I've never seen so many people just sitting there cheering for people running that they don't even know, and they give them a boost of energy, and it's a pretty remarkable thing. And a lot of people are doing a lot of great things in running for charity and making a lot of money for charities. And for these runners, a lot of runners didn't get to finish, which is even people have been training for months to do that. So it was a tough day, I think, for all of them. But it's a day that hopefully next year will be ran again, and everyone will get to finish, and we'll go off and with no tragic events.
Take a couple more, Andrew.
Kevin, you mentioned your father-in-law. You said you're texting people and trying to find out where they were. Who were you most concerned about? Did you know people running and the people that you're trying to get in touch with?
I have a couple buddies that, I think we were more concerned of, everyone's around there. There's a lot of parties and in the restaurants, and so you never know where anyone's going to be. So I texted everyone that I knew that possibly could be down there. So close friends and a cousin, and we knew our family. So most of our family members weren't there. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they were fine and out of harm's way. So for us, there's a few places that we said that I know Joe Andruzzi and his wife, and had the foundation, and my wife knows his wife well. From her brother playing with Joe and stuff like that. So I think that was the first one she said when her sister called her and told her that they were right there. And then we saw the picture of Joe